Hey, how's it going? Woodchuck Russ again, back to help you out with John Deere deck repairs. And I come up with something that I think would help a lot of people. It's the 100 series decks have a lot of flaws and require a lot of work, as maybe some of you guys have seen in my videos that I've done a lot of major repairs on John Deere decks. But I just found out a deck that is compatible. It's a way better deck. And I've been messing with these things for years. As you can see behind me, I have kind of parts lawnmowers, so a lot of times it's just easier for me to grab a deck off of something and throw it underneath another tractor and go on with business. So this video is mainly about putting a Husqvarna deck, which Husqvarna builds tractors for Poland, Craftsman, Aaron's, a bunch of others. So it's possible some of those decks are the exact same one I'm using here and will fit underneath the 100 series Deere. The only thing specific about this one is it has to be the tractor that runs the 48-inch deck or bigger that uses an electric PTO. It does not have the throw cable, so you have to have an electric PTO to make this conversion work. But here we go, and I'll show you how it works. So here's your deck hangers for the John Deere. If you've ever pulled your deck off, you've seen these before. On the John Deere deck, they stick in the back of the bracket and they turn up and they hook and they stay in place. These are the Husqvarna hangers, same as some Craftsman, some Poland, some Aaron's, possibly other brands, depending on what part of the country you're living in. So what I do is take these two, take the bracket off the Deere, the bracket that goes with the Craftsman, and I put them together, the lower part off the Craftsman Husqvarna, the top part off the Deere. They bolt right together, make a hanger that'll adapt this deck to it. And so here's the factory Husqvarna deck. I haven't made any modifications to it. And as far as the deck hangers on this deck, these are the factory Husqvarna rear hangers or center hanger. There's my John Deere bracket that's got the Craftsman Husqvarna hanger on the bottom of it. When I get over to that side, I'll get a close-up on how it mounts. Come down and get a video on that. So that one just hangs right there on the back, just like any of the 100 series rear hangers do. Slips right onto the back hanger on the deck. And this is the front hanger off of the Craftsman deck. I don't remember exactly what deck that came off of because it was just laying here in the yard, but I know it's not a John Deere hanger. The John Deere deck hanger might work in place of it. You just have to adjust out to the proper length. Matter of fact, let me grab one of the John Deere hangers and see if that works. So I grabbed a John Deere hanger just to see. I haven't tried one of these yet. I was using one of the Husqvarna style. I'm kind of curious to see if the John Deere hanger's a little bit shorter. If it'll work, that would maybe help the deck pick up a little higher, because that's the only issue I've found with this conversion is the deck doesn't lift up as high. But I haven't even tried swapping it with the back hangers for the the back hangers off the John Deere yet either, so this is still pretty new for me. I was just excited that it worked and wanted to share it with people in case it helps, because I've been looking for these John Deere decks and they're getting harder to find because everybody's having the same issue with the Deere decks breaking. So they're finding a lot of tractors for sale without decks on them lately. Yeah, I think that might be, let me see if I can get a different angle on it. That's maybe a little bit too short. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a little too short. Okay, so we'll stick to the so I don't think that hanger is going to work on the John Deere side. We have to have one from a Craftsman or something longer. And because I don't know exactly what this hanger came off of, I'm pretty sure it's a Husqvarna because they have a pinhole right there for a clip to stick through. But the length on this thing total is just over a foot, like 1 3/8 of an inch. So check out.
Hey.
Now we have a special visitor today. In his 1953 Dodge Power Wagon.
Chevy.
What are we on YouTube?
Yeah, we're gonna do a video on how to convert a Husqvarna deck over to a
Dodge Power Wagon.
Yeah, Dodge Power Wagon. Okay, keep going. Let's. So again, just in case you're doing this, you need to find a hanger that's right at about a foot. I've got it measured to just about the right spot to make it work with the rear hangers that I'm using. So like 10 1/4 inches from here to the front hanger on the tractor. And you can adjust that. I've adjusted it a few different ways. I was wanting to do a video on this before I sell the tractor. I put it up for sale the day after I put the deck on it. Everybody's already wanting to buy it.
Wow.
And I wanted to give you guys an idea on how to do this before I sell the tractor and don't have it here to make a video. I gotta go find some grass to cut. So that's it. I just wanted to share that with you guys. You can find the Husqvarna decks and Craftsman decks easier than you can find the John Deere decks. So maybe that'll help you guys out.